Hello, Team Champion, Team Haynes Brands. It's Jamie Clark calling. I am back in base camp after an exciting day today, but let me start with what made today possible. The day before yesterday, we had a Lama visit us from the Pumori Monastery to perform a traditional puja ceremony. In the Buddhist tradition, something that is very important to the Sherpas, and as a result of our respect for them and their Buddhist traditions, the climbing teams participate as well. A puja is built with a big pile of rocks, and prayer flags are hung from it, and a collection of our food and equipment are then assembled around the pile of rocks, and then the Lama comes and shares a collection of prayers. Primarily for long life, but also for a focus for safe passage to the summit of Mount Pumori and for our return. And I'm all for that, regardless of religion. It was a wonderful ceremony and part of the rich experience of climbing in the Himalaya. Tsampa, which is ground up barley, was thrown into the air, as was handfuls of rice, and holy water was doused upon our equipment. It was a lot of fun, and that allowed us now to passage on to the mountain proper. So here we were on day 11 of our journey in Nepal, of our adventure here, and in reality, I guess, day 1 of the proper climbing. Our team is doing well, although altitude has taken its toll. Sarah, I guess, Belter is feeling a little, she's having a hard time adjusting to the higher elevations. May go down lower the valley to recover. Filmer photographer Scott Simper suffering from a bit of a cold and chest infection, all part of adjusting to life at high altitude where your immune system just doesn't seem to work as well. So Todd Craig and I loaded up our backpacks with some gear and joined the Sherpas for a push, about a 3.5-hour climb up to advanced base camp. We left base camp at 17,600 feet and worked our way up to well into 18,000 feet. Drop guard gear, we were carrying with our sleeping bags and sleeping pads and food, fuel, ice axes and crampons. It was there that we inspected the area for safety, for crevasses, for avalanche hazards, and were comfortable with the location of that camp, and then threw on our crampons and started heading up closer to poke up toward Camp 1. Absolutely beautiful. Coming to Pumori was an idea that we had because we thought it might afford us views of Mount Everest, but I had no idea how spectacular the views would be. The higher we went, almost with every step, it seemed a new piece of Mount Everest was revealed. Todd and I climbed for a few more hours and reached 19,250 feet. And there, a cold wind set in. The day had been long enough already, and we pushed our bodies to acclimatize to the higher elevation. We thought it was time to turn around. I snapped a quick picture of Himlin, silhouette against Everest itself. The two of us gave a quick high five, and I think Todd as well, were reminded about why we love to climb mountains so much. It was a day like today that was just so inspiring, and I just loved it. And it had nothing to do with the summit. It was just being up high and climbing with your crampons, pounding them into the snow, and slamming your ice axe in and moving upward and over your shoulder, seeing Everest and Lhotse and Nuptse. I just loved it. It was great sense of gratitude. Gratitude to Haynes Brands and Champion for making this whole project possible. Gratitude to my family for their support. Let me come and be away from home for so long. And just gratitude to everybody here in Nepal that's making it possible. And there we were, pushing up to a high point, making it happen, this dream of climbing Pumori. Hope you're doing well, and we'll hopefully talk soon. We're off to ABC tomorrow, which is advanced base camp to sleep, if the plans go according to what we hope, which is often never the case up here. And then we'll push up to Camp 1 proper and establish our tents and food and fuel, and then come down for a couple of days of much-needed rest. If you don't hear much from us over the next couple of days, know that we'll be high on the mountain, testing gear, and working hard. Take care.